y'all, it's Michelle from the Scattered Scrapper. Welcome to my channel. Today is Mysterious Monday, and today I'm going to be scrapbooking this collage of pictures of my younger daughter at a harvest festival from last year. And since it is Mysterious Monday, we have the mysterious grab 5 that my older daughter picked out for me today. So let's take a look and see what she has picked out for me. And okay, oh nice. We've got the Tim Holtz Thinlits, leaves and twigs, so that'll be fun. We've got a stamp set from Simple Stories, Happy Haunting. Oh, that's so cute. Ah, the little ghost and the jack-o'-lantern. Oh, how fun. And this also has a die set that goes with it too, so there's some interesting possibilities there. And oh, we have this beautiful orange ribbon to use, and we have a washi tape. Don't freak out. All right, is that a Tim Holtz one? I can't remember if it's Tim Holtz or if it's Heidi Swap. I don't remember. And then we have, oh, these little jack-o'-lantern sequins. Oh, that's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's get started. Joining me again today is my older daughter to talk about all the things that she picked out for the Grab 5.
I returned.
You have returned. The first thing I'm going to do is get my background ready, and I have picked out this black and white check.
Yeah, I think so. Check.
Gingham.
Gingham.
I don't think it's a gingham though.
It's
It's like a miniature buffalo check. Yeah, it's kind of like a tablecloth.
Tablecloth.
It would definitely work for a summer picnic page.
Ooh.
But today we're using it for this fall page. And let's see, I'm going to mat it with a black piece of cardstock. And that's just gonna to help it kind of be reined in, so that things aren't just floating off the page there.
Yeah, gives it a border.
Yes, I like borders. I really kind of am into the whole black border thing. A border for my whole layout in general, I really enjoy.
It makes it more cohesive.
Mm-hmm.
If you can't tell, is my favorite word right now.
The word cohesive?
Yeah.
That's your word of the day, huh?
Oh, yeah. I think I used it last time.
Maybe so. And here I'm just using my same old trick where I put adhesive along one side, and that way I can line up my paper where I want it, and it makes it a little easier to move it around if I need to. And then here I've picked out, so in the sketch, it had room for pictures, a little 4x4. I don't think that's a 4x4, but it's a square, and then 4x6 rectangle. I guess it is a 4x4.
It's got 4 pictures.
Well, no, I know the collage is a 4x6, and then this orange paper that I'm putting down is a 4x6. So these squares would logically have to be 4x4, right?
Yeah.
But in the sketch, they're photos. But I just have this one 4x6 that I'm using. So I picked out some papers from a 4x4 paper pad, and I'm using the patterns in place of the pictures. And now there's one thing that I would have done differently.
Yeah.
And that is I would have inked all of the edges in a brown.
Yeah.
Just to kind of help them stand out a little bit more. To my eye, things are kind of blending in.
Just a little bit. What you doing here?
Okay, so here I have used the
die cuts?
the leaves. I took the papers that I have picked out, except for the candy corn one, and cut out a whole bunch of leaves. And in the sketch, this is where there's like a scallop, I think, border strip, and I decided to do this big buildup of all the leaves. And again, I would have inked the edges if I'd have thought about it but I didn't think about it at the time.
Well, we can't look in the past. Big Mama told me earlier that there's a reason why the rear view window is so small and the front windshield is so big.
Oh?
Yeah, it's because you should be looking forward on the things you can do and not the things you should have done.
Oh, Big Mama is very wise. So, what made you decide to pick out the leaf die cuts?
Okay,
or die set?
Yeah, this one was, so each of the bags kind of turned out to have a theme. Last one was black and white. This one seemed to be like fall and orange.
Mm-hmm.
Orange was the overarching theme going on here. And I saw some pumpkins in the
stamp that I'm using right now.
Yeah, in the stamp you're using right now.
Mm-hmm.
And the ribbon, which is also orange, and the glitters, which is also orange, and then the leaves, which could be orange.
Yeah, they could. I do have some orange tinted ones in there.
Exactly, on the same wavelength.
Yeah. And I love these little pumpkins. Their little jack-o'-lanterns are so cute.
Yes.
And here I'm able to use the die to help cut it out. And I'm using my little sidekick here, which I absolutely love. If you're wanting to just cut out a few little things, it is perfect to have right beside you because it's just this little die cut machine.
Yeah, little presser.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and it makes quick work of cutting out all of those little jack-o'-lanterns.
I cannot imagine doing all that by hand.
Well, I would have done it, but it wouldn't have been as precise.
Yeah, like with the scissors. I could not do that with scissors.
Yeah, it's called fussy cutting.
Oh.
And I actually don't mind fussy cutting.
Okay. Fussy cutting.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's what I call it. Some people call it detail cutting.
Ah.
I call it fussy cutting because it can be a little fussy.
Oh, yep, that makes sense.
Yep, and so here I'm just going to go ahead and glue everything down. And I glued all of the leaves down earlier. And then I'm using these smaller leaves to kind of fill in some of the gaps. And my goal is to make it feel like a pile of leaves.
Goal accomplished.
Yeah. If you think about it, if you get up a big old pile of leaves and then your kids go and jump in it and play in it, or maybe your dog does that, at the edges, you still have the pile, but then you also have a few of the leaves that have been floofed away from the pile. Floofed away. And so that's kind of what I'm going with, the look I'm going for here.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I do, looking back on it now, I do wish I had inked those edges, because then you could see more of the individual leaves a little better. But that's okay. If I do this again, and I'm sure I will because I love doing the whole pile of stuff.
Yes.
I will try and remember to ink those edges next time.
Lesson learned.
Hopefully I'll remember. So in the sketch, I have turned it about, what is it? 90 degrees.
90.
I've turned it on its side. I think I should have the sketch in front of me. I actually know. Did I? I think in the sketch the scallop was at the top and the title was along the bottom.
Would it be negative 90 degrees?
And I've turned it. I'm not sure.
I've done college level trigonometry. I should know this.
Well, it's okay. I've turned the sketch.
The sketch has been turned.
And I have got the title here on the side. It says Happy Day. And then I have used the washi tape that says Don't Freak Out. So what was the thought process behind the Don't Freak Out?
I just like adding washi tape to stuff. I think most of the things I've picked out have at least one washi tape.
Oh, yeah. Washi tape is awesome.
Oh, yes. And it's got like jack-o'-lanterns and ghosts in the stamp set. So I'm like, okay, maybe something spooky can be done with that.
Mm-hmm.
Just don't freak out.
Yeah, and then this isn't spooky at all.
Nope. I just kind of find it also hilarious that this is like the most heavily pumpkin themed of the batch that I made, and it was used on a fall festival one when the one you did last week was only pumpkins.
I know, it was Mr. Pumpkinhead and family, right? This one would have been perfect for that. Well, that's okay because we want a happy day and we don't want to freak out.
Exactly.
So it still works. It becomes part of the title. Happy day. Don't freak out.
Yup.
So now I'm trying to figure out how I want to kind of decorate this side of the page, because these squares that I have in this rectangle are looking kind of sparse. They're just kind of
a little lonely.
They're looking a little, yeah. So and I was kind of struggling figuring out how I wanted to use the ribbon. And so
a challenge.
It was a challenge. I thought about using it like a border strip, but then I was
saw that
like,
earlier.
yeah, I didn't like how that looked, and so I've tied this bow, and I'm kind of fighting with it because it's kind of springy. I don't really like where the loops are, but I can't make it relax.
Yeah, that's when you just take some good old glue and go stay there.
Yeah, I might need to do that. But what I did was I used the rest of these die cuts and I made a little like fall leaves bouquet.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're using the sprinkles now. They're glitter. Why do I keep calling them sprinkles?
Well, because I'm sprinkling them on there. So sprinkles is a really good word that I would use. And I like to have like this organic look, like they're not placed on the page. So I'll kind of drop them like that, and then pick up the ones that I don't want. You know, if they're in a spot that I don't want them, I'll just pick them up. But the rest of them, they just leave them where they are, and then I go through and glue them.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm guessing that, again, you picked out those because of the orange and the jack-o'-lantern theme that you were going for.
Yep, everything just turned out to be orange. I'm like, ooh, sparkly orange, even better.
Yes, the sparkles are always better.
Yeah, it's also in the ribbon because the ribbon is a little bit sparkly.
Yes, it's got a really pretty shimmer.
Mm-hmm.
I really love that ribbon.
Honestly, I love the orange to yellow gradient.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wish I could have figured out a way to get it on there even more.
Yeah. Maybe make a visual triangle, putting a ribbon over here and a ribbon over here.
Maybe. I don't know. Sometimes I look at this layout and I'm thinking, I want to do more, but I just don't know what yet.
Mm-hmm. Maybe people in the comments can give some ideas.
This is true. I've had people really help me out sometimes in the comment section.
Mm-hmm.
Well, barring anything else, we definitely have to get the shimmer and shine on here with my most favorite Distress Mica stains.
Yes, those things are so cool.
I love them so much.
If I could drink them, I would.
I don't think we should drink them. But if you could, I bet, like, if they were a drink, I'm sure they would be amazing.
Oh, yes.
I just love them so much.
Yes.
They are, for me, the perfect finishing touch. So that is going to do it for this layout. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Be sure to check out the link below to the playlist of everyone playing along with 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And I'll see you in the next video.
Yep.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.